All right, welcome back to Jitsupedia. So in this video, we're going to look at leg placement inside the open guard without the gi, and some places that you want to put your feet and how to protect your feet from leg locks. So my partner stands up here in the open guard. It's important to make sure that my legs are on the inside of my partner's legs. I can have feet on the hips, but I always want to be able to keep my feet on the inside and be able to make transitions. You can be in the daily Hiva guard, but you have to be careful, especially if you start losing position of this leg, where this leg could start getting attacked because your partner has this kind of two-on-one position with the leg. So usually with the daily Hiva, you're being quick with it, and you're usually creating off balances, and then you're bringing your hooks back on the inside. So as a general rule, I want my knees to be like a V, so I have some strength. If I start getting too much on my side, my legs will get pinned together. I want to open my feet up, and I want to try to keep my partner's knees wide. So by opening my butterfly hooks up, I can create a little bit of off balancing of my partner, and I can start looking to work myself underneath and create single leg X's and opportunities for attack. So if my partner steps into the middle, one way to get my leg back in, because a lot of times I can't go over the top, so I create space and I pummel just my foot, like my shoelaces, in front. And then I hook the knee, and then as I recover, I can grab the ankle and I can open the knee back up. I could do the same thing. I can keep my foot here on this knee, or I can hook that knee and I can control both legs. I can put my foot on the mat and work myself underneath and look for a single leg X, where I'm hooking the side of one leg and connecting my legs together so there's no space between my feet, and I want my toes facing on the outside, and I want my hips underneath my partner so I can use my hips off the mat to create a little bit of off balance. So I don't want to leave my hips down where there's an obvious gap. I want my hips up, which creates an immediate off balance, and it gives my hands opportunities to start working for grips. So one good drill to do is as your partner steps to the middle, you block and you create just enough space, and your knee is on the outside and your foot passes in front. If you cross your knee across, your foot's on the outside and your legs can get pinned together. So you want to keep your knee on the outside so that your foot can come in front of your partner's foot. Make a hook. I could then use this hook to bring my partner's leg towards me, and I now control both legs, and my feet are safely on the inside. So you have to be a little bit careful pushing both feet up on the hips, because if your partner gets their leg in the middle, they can attack your right leg here. And you have to be careful if you're using a daily Hiva hook of this leg as well, getting caught on this side and attacked and passed. So you have to be real cautious with your feet in this position, and maybe transition from this position to an inside position, or look to spin underneath. But you want to make sure that you're, as a rule of thumb, you're trying to stay more on the inside position. And when you enter in, you have two of your legs versus one, and you don't give your partner two of their legs versus one of your legs. Okay, and your hands, as far as control, can be on the legs. I can control on the inside of the knees. I can control wrists. I won't have that great of controls on the head, but I can definitely control inside of the leg. I can control if my partner comes down. I can look for grips behind the neck. But a lot of times I'm going to be controlling the legs, hooking the legs, using my feet on the inside to off balance my partner.